What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Flipside Podcast. It's Josh and Josiah, and we're joined here today with a special guest, Veronica.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm super excited to be here with my brother and my cousin,
What's
my
up?
favorite people.
Let's go.
Aww.
Yeah, I'm so excited. So
Thanks for coming on.
Oh, yeah.
No problem. It's not like I was busy or anything.
Wait, what time is it? It is holy 10, 11
10,
p.m.
11,
Yeah, Nika's dedicated.
Late podcast today.
Late podcast. But yeah, thank you for coming on. I think this is going to be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why don't we let you introduce yourself so the audience can get to know you a little bit. If you could explain a little bit about what you do in the city and kind of what's going on in your life.
Okay. Well, I'm 26. I've been living in Saskatoon for 6 years about. I'm a dental hygienist. I lived in Toronto for a little bit, and now I'm moving to Vancouver in a couple weeks, actually.
Cool.
So yeah, it's been really busy and exciting, but I'm glad I can hang out and do this before I leave.
Sweet.
Yeah. What's in Vancouver?
Just everything. No, well, me and my sister Larissa, we were planning on moving there for a while, and then we finally just decided to spontaneously do it this year. And yeah,
Nice.
friends, family,
Yeah.
boyfriend.
Boyfriend.
Nice.
Yeah, I feel like we'll all eventually end up in BC.
You think?
I think so.
I think so
don't know.
too. Yeah.
If Huya, RJ, Larissa, Nika, they're there, and I know you and Anne are probably planning on moving out of Saskatchewan sometime.
You better.
And then
better
me,
come.
I kind of just want to, move out of Saskatchewan for a little bit. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
honestly, I love Saskatchewan.
Yeah, it's a nice place to settle.
Yeah.
It's like home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Right.
home.
But just for the experience, Vancouver is just gorgeous. I just love it.
Yeah, might as well.
I'm so happy every time I'm there, even if it's raining. How can you just be looking at the ocean, not be happy?
True.
I always hear the saying where it's it's different there. The rain there gets to you or something like that.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. But
Compared to here,
minus 50
minus
pain,
50?
it gets to me too.
Yeah.
It gets to me a little more. I
I would
think.
rather be there in the rain than be here in winter.
Yeah, same.
Minus 40?
Exactly.
Maybe.
It's too much.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I haven't
It depends
experienced
what
it
you're used
myself.
to.
So.
But winter is nice here too. I was kind of thinking about skating the other day, and I was like, that was actually pretty fun.
Can you not skate in BC?
You can, but it's fake.
Oh.
It's
What's the coldest that it gets in BC? Minus 10?
yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah, and that's a cold ass day.
Yeah.
Dude, when I went to Fernie, it only got to minus 10. And that was in February. And there was still snow on the ground, but the flakes were so thick and fluffy. It was awesome.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
best.
it wasn't cold. It wasn't Saskatchewan cold.
Just have to come visit. See if you want to stay there.
Yeah. Well, when I finish school after my 6th year of school, I'll come visit.
Or just come live with us. Live in our closet.
Live in your closet.
We
For
have
what, $1,400?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
about 800.
Is the rent's pretty reasonable? 800 per month?
The rent is not reasonable.
No?
You literally could rent a closet for $800.
Really?
Crazy.
How what are your thoughts on living expenses there? Are you scared that you might run out of money, or is it manageable?
No, it's manageable. If
Yeah.
you have a roommate, because if you're lucky, you can make more there. So
Yeah. Okay.
luckily, it evens out pretty much.
Yeah. That's that's what everybody says about Vancouver. Is super expensive, through
It
the
is
roof,
ridiculous.
almost unlivable.
It is unlivable. I can't even imagine if I didn't make what I made right now. I don't know how I would do it.
Yeah.
That's so funny
It's
because I saw a post where it said the most livable cities in Canada, and Vancouver was at the top of the list.
What?
Or top 3. And then everyone in the comments were saying what we're saying is the rent is insane.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Just to live there.
It's beautiful to live there, but yeah, if you want to live anywhere decently, you actually can live in Vancouver, but you can't live downtown for a reasonable price. You can live outside. You can live in a basement suite with roommates and stuff, and that's more affordable. But
Yeah.
it's you get what you pay for.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you're doing dental hygiene.
Mm-hmm.
Have you found a job yet?
Yes.
Really?
Nice.
Already?
Yeah.
Holy.
It's
Dude.
been set up for a while. Yeah, I went and like saw the office, my views of the seawall, of the ocean every
Dang.
day, like the city
Jeez.
line, everything. It's so nice.
Dude, you guys are going to be living the life. Like you and
Yeah.
Larissa and RJ. That's awesome. And you guys
Yeah.
all live in the same street, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause he
literally like
moved
down the
downtown, right?
street.
Dang.
It's just like
Yeah.
Sweat.
We got to move to BC now.
Yeah.
We have to move to Vancouver.
We'll all have to live on the same
I
street.
know. I have so
He's
much
so
here,
fun.
though.
See you on the flip side.
Ah.
What do you
What were you going to ask?
I said, what do you have here? School.
What do I have here? People I love
who,
and care
who
about.
do you have here? Just
Huh?
kidding. Yeah, I know.
Well, yeah, just
Yeah,
like
your friends. and
yeah.
stuff.
I mean, Vlad, like he's gone to Australia for like the next 4 years.
Did you
Exactly.
go back already?
Jeremy, he'll probably stay in Saskatoon. I don't know what his plans are. You know, and like all my other friends,
Yeah.
you know, I don't get to see that often that live in PA. You
Yeah.
know? So
Well, I've just come to realize like I've always stayed in Saskatoon like for the people that are here,
yeah,
but like everyone's doing their own thing now anyway. People are traveling, they're going away so often I barely even see the people that I stayed here for.
Yeah.
Everyone's busy, like you're busy, you know, everyone's working and stuff, so
it's
like
true.
I'm busy, so it's like who am I around every day? Like living alone, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like I want to be like with my sister, and we live a very similar life.
Yeah.
And yeah.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
How is it living with Larissa?
Oh, big question.
Big question. Well, in the past, Tazem, she was pretty messy before, but she's definitely like cleaned up now. She has really good style and stuff. We share clothes. I mean, there's not always boundaries there, but hopefully in the future there will be. We haven't lived together for like 3 years now, so
Yep.
hopefully things have changed.
Who's doing the decorating?
Larissa, she already set it
she
up.
already did. Of course.
Yeah.
She already
Of course she
painted the
did.
place.
Oh
Dang.
yeah, we got it painted.
It looks good though. It looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
How have you seen it? I haven't even seen it.
It's on Instagram.
Oh, really?
I'll show you it. I'll show you
Yeah.
the video
Dude,
of the place.
I don't have or like internet at the lake, so I'm so far behind on everybody's lives.
That's kind of nice though.
It is. It is
Disconnect
nice.
a little bit.
Yeah.
It's very nice. The solitude and the lack of internet is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when I come back here, I'm just a fiend. I'm just on my phone. I need my fix.
TikTok
it's bad.
24/7.
TikTok 6 hours a day. Just
Yeah. I actually like woke up and looked right at my phone, was going through Instagram, and I kind of just got caught in that cycle, and I was like, I need to put this away. I actually feel like toxic right now. Like, why am I like getting ready for work and looking at Instagram?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I just like, yeah, no, I need to like, because then you see the notifications and you just like check them right away.
Yeah.
I just need to like,
That hit of dopamine.
yeah,
True.
I need to like turn my alarm off and then just like get ready and like lose my phone for a bit.
Yeah.
Just like hide it under a pillow or something. I don't know.
Do you guys sleep with your phone right next to you
Yeah.
On the nightstand.
on the nightstand?
And
Like,
it's
pretty
not
much
good.
No,
Yeah.
Every morning, wake up.
on the phone.
I'm always on my phone.
Yeah.
I used to be
It's so bad.
so like anal about it, and I would never sleep because I thought that like it would microwave my brain.
Oh,
So
yeah.
when like growing up, I would like put my phone across the room and plug it in,
Mm-hmm.
and then if my alarm went off, I'd have to like get up and turn it off.
Yeah.
So I would actually get up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually a good system though.
I should
It
still
forces
do
you
that.
to get up and not just hit snooze 5 times.
An even
I probably
better,
won't hear it though.
an even better idea is to get an alarm clock and put your phone in like the living room. So like
Yeah.
you just like you're like, okay, I'm gonna get ready for bed. I'll like send my last text messages, and then I'll put it in the living room or the kitchen, and then I'll set my alarm clock.
Yeah.
That's the best way.
The only bad thing about that is if you don't wake up to your alarm clock. Then
Well,
I
you
know
set
Nika
set
doesn't.
multiple alarms.
I know I don't.
No, Faith, my sister, and you, and Anne
I know we're so
don't
bad.
ever hear your alarm clock, and it wakes me up all the time.
Oh, is Anne also a
She's
snoozer?
she's
Deep
deep
sleeper.
sleeper.
Deep
Yeah.
sleeper.
Me and her are the same.
It's because I live with you,
Yeah.
and like we
And-
used to be like side by side rooms, and I'd always hear it through the wall. And it's the same thing now with Faith. Like
Can you
it's
imagine?
like 6 a.m,
Can you imagine all three of us?
and it's like every day. I'm like, dude, just set your alarm to when you're actually going to wake up. And she's like, well, I want to get up early. I'm like, you say that every day and you leave it on for 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah.
Dang.
Because I leave for
Wait.
work at like 7:45 and I still hear it.
Holy.
Like sometimes she'll hit the snooze.
Wait. Oh, okay. I thought you meant she just lets it ring for 2 hours.
No, she does.
What? Yeah, you
Sometimes she hits
snooze it.
snooze.
Okay.
And it rings
Oh
again.
my
Oh my
God.
goodness.
Or it
bro.
just rings the whole time.
Wow, that's crazy.
No, but this is the thing with a deep sleeper. You hear it, and then your mind gets accustomed to it, and
Yeah.
then it like becomes soothing.
It's like white noise.
But
almost.
is that
Yes.
deep sleeping? Because I'm a deep sleeper where if
No, it's painful.
Like, if I
it
don't-
is painful.
like I will sleep through anything as soon as I'm asleep until like I
Your
know when
alarm.
I'm supposed to wake up. Like I feel like my brain knows when I set my alarm. Like roughly
Yeah.
I wake up at the same time, so I kind of have a rhythm.
It's
Hmm.
good.
But I don't know. That's just something else.
That's
It
crazy.
is good to wake up at the same time every day. I need to like start doing that more.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to hear a funny story of Canada Day weekend?
Sure.
It's like it involves sleep, but
Okay.
so basically, like a bunch of friends came out to the lake, and we've been drinking all day, and then it eventually got time to go to bed. It was like 3 a.m. So we were all sleeping in the trailer, and the trailer, you can hear every footstep, like the door opening and closing. It's all like rickety, and like me and another person were sleeping in the trailer, and then like 5 minutes later, everybody, all the boys, come into the trailer, and for some reason they all start going, she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. And they're like stomping and slamming in the trailer. And they didn't know that me and this other person were in there. So they were just like, they'll be coming around the mountain when she comes, just like shaking the whole trailer.
Dude.
And then Jeremy comes in and he's like, yo, Josh and so are in the trailer right now. Like, you guys need to shut up. And then they're like, oh, sorry. But the funny thing is, the next morning they told me that story and I was like, what? I didn't hear any of that. Neither did the other person.
Like you didn't wake up.
No, none of us woke up. Yeah, we were just like so tired, I guess.
Just
Wow.
REM sleep.
Yeah, like that's probably the deepest sleep I've ever had.
It'll be coming around.
Yeah, because somebody said something and then it reminded them of that song. And then they all just started saying, we'll be coming around the mountain. Like 4 20,
Oh my god.
24-year-old dudes in a trailer just shaking the whole thing. But yeah, that's my funny story of deep sleep.
The boys.
The boys, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna miss having you in the city, Nika. And like when you move, Saya, you're probably gonna move before me. It's gonna be different.
I don't know when I'll move.
No? Not anytime soon? Like
No
5
plans?
years?
No plans?
No plans right now, but I don't know what the future holds.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I don't really look into my future more than 5 years.
Yeah. I think you do so
True.
well in Vancouver, though. So much film industry and like
It's true.
creative industry. Like,
Yeah. Like I don't think I'll stay here longer than 5 years,
yeah.
but I could move in 2 years. Maybe. I don't know.
Mm.
I don't have a plan.
Do you have an idea where?
No,
No? Oh, okay.
not really yet. No.
Yeah.
I want to keep my options open, and I don't necessarily want to limit to just Canada.
Oh,
I'd
really?
be open to moving out of country.
No
Australia.
way.
Yeah.
Australia.
Australia is a nice place. I'd like to visit first before I actually commit to moving there.
Yeah.
And like
Madagascar?
not Madagascar.
No.
I don't know. Maybe I feel like I just have like a travel bug. I feel like maybe if I just travel and visit places,
Yeah.
maybe I won't want to move out of the country.
Mm.
Maybe I just want to
Mhm.
visit. But
Yeah.
Mhm.
right now, I'd like to visit out of country.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Dang.
So,
Yeah, I feel
I
like
don't know.
all of us are overdue for an international trip.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
been a hot minute.
I've just been around Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should all just move to Australia.
I'd be down.
I'd be down too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Vlad loves it.
Would you guys live there?
Yeah. Yeah.
In Australia, I've never been, so I can't really say. My dream, though, is that all of us live in like one big compound. We have our separate houses, but we own like a huge amount of land.
Just a huge
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, it would. How sick would that be if like all of our
That'd be
family and
dope.
cousins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like
Or
our
even if-
parents.
Even if we just had like small families or just like couples, like all like townhouses or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. And then I would be the king
Put all
of
our
the
yard.
compound, though. I'd be the king, the ruler.
The
of the
chief.
compound. The chief.
The big chief.
The big King Ranch. You'd call me King Ranch. Oh, imagine though, we all move to Wyoming. We buy a big ranch and we just like, then I can really become King Ranch.
Isn't it expensive to live there? Celebrities always live there now.
Wyoming?
Oh, I only know Kanye lives there.
Yeah, no,
that's where his ranch
there's
is.
quite a few buying places
Wait,
in
why?
Wyoming. I don't know.
What's in
The
Wyoming?
solitude. Exactly. What's in Wyoming?
Nothing.
It's solitude.
Yeah.
Or-
There's no
Is
no
there-
paparazzi there.
Is there tax advantages?
Possibly. Probably. I don't know.
Maybe.
That would make sense.
But I think celebrities are moving out there because of the solitude.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody wants to be rich, but not everyone wants to be famous. I feel like that's the ideal thing. It's like
True.
anonymous and rich, not famous and rich. Because
Fame
then you-
wears out.
Pardon me?
Fame wears out.
Well,
Mm.
fame wears out, and also
It gets
like
tiring.
if you're famous, people want to attack you. It's like they want to be malicious towards you because you're famous.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But imagine
Mhm.
if you just like have a bunch of wealth and then you're
Mhm.
like low key about everything. You know, you can just enjoy life without all the scrutiny and the judgment of the public.
Yeah. No privacy.
Yeah, yeah. So I had an idea. Well, actually, my friend Megan Pallador, she's my boss at Spruce Buds.
Shout out.
Shout out Megan Pallador. We've been homies since we were kids. I met her on my street when I was biking, and I saw her on her lawn. Thought she looked cute,
No, shut up.
and then I was like, "What's up? Let's be friends."
Josh is like the most outgoing little kid. Me and Larissa were just like more shy, and Josh just like goes down. He's like, "Hey, those kids down the street want to play with us."
Yeah.
So we just like all became friends.
They had no idea who we are. I just said we should go play with those
They're like,
kids.
"Hey, you kids want to play?"
Yeah.
It's Josh.
But anyways, she's my boss at Spruce Buds at the dispensary, and yeah, she's awesome. But she gave me this idea that we ask people to ask us questions in our DMs, and then we answer them truthfully on the show. So, I think, what do you guys want to do? Should we just go down the list or like pick?
I think just read through them and then
Just read through
pick
them?
some
Just read through
interesting ones or something.
All right.
If you have some that you've already seen that you
Okay,
think
well,
would be good,
Um,
we could do that.
all right. Well, honestly, a lot of these are new to me. Like I stopped reading them
Okay.
after a
Yeah,
certain bit.
it's just anonymous.
Live react.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, live react. Wait, let's go to the story here.
I'll look at some too.
Okay. Oh my god. I'm just gonna expose this person
You gotta.
because it's
Bro.
it's Larissa.
I thought it was an,
Oh, wait,
okay.
It's Larissa.
our
Larissa, if
sister.
you're watching this, this is what you get for asking this kind of question. would you eat? Larissa would ask this question. Would you eat poop for $1 million?
It's
Well,
like the most
no,
not funny funny thing.
I know. It's Larissa.
Would I
humor.
eat poop? Whose poop?
No, it's just any.
Like your own?
No, just any kind of poop
Imagine
Probably.
just diarrhea
for $1
poop.
million.
For $1 million?
Oh
Diarrhea
my
poop.
gosh.
Dude, how much? It could literally be like the tiniest bit.
Oh
and
my
it could
gosh.
be like,
You're
True.
nasty. You're nasty.
shut up.
Screw that.
You, would,
I'm not eating that for $1 million. I can think of way better ways to make $1 million.
you probably eat poop on a regular basis.
$1 million just like
you
that.
definitely.
Oh, just like
If
that? No,
100
over a certain
I'll tell
amount
you
of
right
time.
now, you're eating poop for free every day when you leave your toothbrush out and somebody
What?
flushes the toilet. Yes, you got to put your toothbrush under the sink
What if I have a cap on
or
it?
in a. No, it still gets in there.
Nah.
And people that leave their toothbrush in the shower. Sorry, but I'm judging you.
Why? What's
Oof.
wrong with it in the shower?
Well, you're washing your ass in the shower and like the aerosols, also like the poop particles from flushing the toilet.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, so really you should deserve $1 million, I guess. Like you've been doing that every day.
Okay.
Damn.
Well, in that sense, yes, I would.
Also,
I'll
wait,
just brush my
people that put all their toothbrushes in the same cup.
No? Big no-no?
I can't. If it's your significant other, okay, whatever. But still, it's like you live in with roommates. You're putting all your toothbrushes. They're all touching and stuff. Damn.
Didn't we
Like,
used to
they're-
do that?
No, hell no. I would never do that with you.
No, we had like this little
I'll-
toothbrush
I'll-
holder and had like 3 different holes.
Who were you sharing that with?
I don't know.
Okay, wait. What do you guys
Exactly.
think of sharing toothbrushes?
No.
No?
Nah.
With your significant other?
Significant other, I gotta boil it first or something. I'm gonna boil
Holy-
it
You're
and
gonna boil it.
yeah.
Boil it.
What do you mean? Like put it in the pot?
My mom used to do that.
Put it in the pot.
You put it in the pot.
That'd melt the whole toothbrush.
Or like at least put boiling water. No, they actually don't melt.
Which ones? Like those rubber ones? Like
I don't know. They're like hard plastic. I
$4
don't know, but you could just like dip it in the top or
Acid?
whatever, the tip, and then you gotta boil it or something.
just hot water will do.
No.
Wait, okay, so Josiah, your answer? You would?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my gosh, you guys are nasty.
It didn't say how much.
Josh, I'm sorry.
What if it's like a
What?
little?
Do you eat ass? Because you probably are.
Clean ass?
That's what you think.
That's what you think.
That is what you
Bro.
think.
Yeah, it's clean. Dude, I triple check that.
How well do you know these girls?
I triple. Well, come on,
You
bro.
triple check. You look. Is it light? Is there bright lights?
I go in
You
there.
triple check. What do you mean?
I go in with the with my phone flash, and I'm inspecting.
Just double checking.
All right. Anyways, that's enough about butt stuff. Let's move on to the next
Sorry.
question. Most embarrassing moment. Let's go, Nico.
Oh.
Nico, most embarrassing moment.
Oh, I'm just thinking about one when I was a kid. I went to the bathroom and our uniforms used to be like these skirts, and we had to wear like stockings, like tights, and they went like all the way up. So then I like came back in the classroom. I was probably like 8, and my skirt was tucked into my pants, and I had no idea. And these 2 older boys were laughing so hard, looking back at me and just laughing. And they're like, I'm like, what are they laughing at? And then I stand up. My teacher was like, Veronica, your skirt is like tucked into your underwear. I was like, why?
No.
So
Embarrassing.
mean of those boys. Just dying. They're like looking, laughing at it. Like it's just so mean.
Dude, I'd laugh.
You would probably be the type of guy that would laugh at the little girl. So mean to the little
I'm
girls.
just joking. I wouldn't laugh.
Those boys are the worst. That was the worst seating placement ever.
Let's unpack that.
No,
Yeah.
no. One time, the one guy, he farted so bad, and he told everyone it was me because I was beside him, and I was literally like an 8-year-old girl, and I was so shy to say anything, so I just like let it happen.
Was this at RCA?
Yeah,
Oh.
it was like a private school where we all had like different ages in a class.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Older,
why is he
like,
older?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he was the worst.
That's so
He was
funny.
so bad. He got like paddled.
Oh yeah, dude.
When teachers used to be able to
Yeah.
discipline like that.
Yeah.
Crazy. Most embarrassing moment. I don't know. I can't think right now.
No, I got one.
Yeah, go for
On
it.
it. So like, my friends invited me to this party. So it's like 3 of my friends and myself. We all go to this party. I don't know who the homeowner is. Like I've never met these people. This was in university, and so my friends are like going off and doing their own thing. I'm trying to like mingle with people. I'm drinking. And I was like, ooh, I gotta go pee. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna like sneak out. They lived right beside an alley. So I just went around and I like did my business in the alley. And I was like, I feel like Spider-Man right now. I'm gonna climb this fence and like jump over back into the party. It's gonna be sick. So I like hop on the fence and I'm like propped up. I got like 2 feet on and like one hand on the fence like Spider-Man. And as soon as I jump off, I hear a crack. And one of the fence boards cracks. And instead of landing on my feet, I just land straight on my face, like
Dude.
flat on my face in the middle of the yard. Everybody stops and turns and looks at me. I'm just like, oh, yeah. Anyways, I look at the fence is broken. Like oh my gosh. Yeah. Like the part of the fence, like the top piece was just snapped off. And I was like, oh shit, I'm in trouble.
You're like, who
And suddenly-
did that?
No, everybody saw me do it. I
It's
just looked like an
clearly him.
idiot. And then the homeowner comes out. It's like some 20-year-old guy. And he was just like, yo, are you going to pay for that? And I was like, yeah, dude, I'll buy the materials. I'll come back here tomorrow and I'll fix it myself because I know how to do that. And then he's just like, no, send me $50 right now. And I was like, dude, fence boards are like $4 at Rona. I'll get you a new one and I'll do the labor. And then he was just not having it. He was just like, dude, pay me right now or I'm going to punch you in the face. And I was like, no, you aren't, because I have a bunch of friends here that are going to back me up. And then, yeah, basically his friends had to like pull him off. I sent him the money And then I just canceled it after I left. And then I messaged him. I was like, dude, I'll come fix your fence board, but I'm not paying you $50. And he's like, where do you live? Blah, blah, blah. And he was even asking my friends, like, where I live. He was like, yeah, I'm just wondering what his address is so me and my boys can pay him a visit. I'm like, okay, buddy.
Like, they're gonna
I know
Over a
give you
board.
Yeah, bro. It's a
Relax.
fence board. Like,
How old were you?
20 years old. It was just in university. Yeah, it was a dumb move on my part, but I was just acting drunk and belligerent. So,
You would be like, I'm gonna fix this myself.
well, yeah.
I
mean,
know, yeah.
Dude, it's literally
Yeah.
like, it's so
$4,
easy.
yeah.
But asking me for $50, dude, be a little reasonable and realistic.
Yeah.
Like,
What do you think I have $50 for in university?
yeah, exactly, bro.
Like,
Yeah. Funny thing is like this guy, he was in one of my classes because I'm in phys pharm and he was like studying to be a pharmacist.
So did he?
so why is he
come
such
up
a
to you
violent
after?
person?
I've seen him in school like a year later,
Yeah.
and I don't know if he recognized me or whatever, but
Mm.
we never had any contact after that.
Was he drunk in the
Oh
moment?
yeah,
Oh,
he was
okay.
drunk.
So,
yeah,
like-
it's just a drunk interaction.
No, exactly. It's
Yeah.
like in person, he's probably just like shy and awkward, but like
Eh.
drunk, he's like, I'm gonna punch you.
Yeah, man, I went through a phase where I just wanted to fight people when I was drinking. I don't know why.
Did you ever? Were you like
no,
fist fight?
No, but I would always talk about it to my friends. I'm like, man, I'd F that guy up. Like, he's talking,
Really?
he's talking mad shit, blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, man, that guy's so annoying. Like, why is he looking at me? You know, like, why is everyone looking at me? I just want to fight everyone. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I've definitely chilled out, though. Like, I don't get like that anymore.
Have you ever gotten in a fight? No.
No, but I was at Outlaws one time. Or was it Outlaws or Long Branch? I forget. It was like a country night. And I was just trying to squeeze my way through the crowd. And somebody punched me, bro. Not in my
What?
face, but like my side. And I was like, ow.
Like your
what-
rib?
On purpose?
Yeah, they like punched me in the, like on the side because I like kind of like moved past him. It was crowded. I had
And
to
he was
move.
just like,
Yeah, and I was like,
Sucker
that
punch?
felt racially motivated. Like, he was like some guy in a cowboy
Yeah.
hat, and I was like, okay, yeah, sorry, girls like me.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
Just rage.
But that's I've never actually gotten a fight with somebody. I was at McDonald's though, like on 8th Street, and we were like getting food after a party, and some guys were like teenagers. They were sitting at a table, and they're like, "Oh, look at this guy's shorts. They're so short. He's like Bruce Lee looking ass." And I looked at them. I was like, "What? Wow, are you kidding me? Like, why would you say that?" And I just like laughed. But then as I walked out, I was like, "Oh, I really want to fuck that guy."
he called me Bruce Lee.
Yeah, he called me Bruce Lee. You want to see what Bruce Lee can do?
Just in McDonald's.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Enter the Dragon? I watched that shit a million times. I know all the moves.
Oh no.
But yeah, that. Yeah.
So you
anyways.
didn't.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I've never fought anybody.
Mm.
But yeah.
Wait,
Man.
which side is the most
Yeah.
embarrassing?
Size.
I have a few, but I think the most recent one I would have to say is during a work Christmas party. So I used to work at Good Life. I think I told you
I
this,
already
right?
know this
Okay.
story.
Yeah, so me and my friends at Good Life, we were trainers, but we pre-drank before the Christmas party, which was at the Besborough, and we pre-drank pretty hard.
I think I remember this.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. But
Let's
anyways,
hear it.
okay, it's time to go. And then we're obviously a little drunk, so we got a cab, and I have this Solo cup, and I don't really realize I'm holding it because I'm kind of drunk. Walk down to the cab, and he's like, "You can't bring that in here." And I was like, "Oh." He's like, "You can drink it or just like leave it." And it was like at least 2/3 of like alcohol. Like it was pretty
Straight.
strong.
Yeah.
Like it was like at least 3 shots or 4 shots of alcohol, like hard alcohol. And I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna drink it. So I chug the whole thing. We get into the cab and I'm like, oh man, I feel good. And then like as we start to pull up to the Bez, I'm like, oh shit, it's hitting me hard. And we go in and we're like, okay, we just need to sit down. Everyone's feeling a little drunk and like we'll be okay. And like as we go up the steps, I'm like slowly losing vision, and then I'm like barely making it to the table, and then the rest of the Good Life employees and the employees at 8th Street were all there, and like I could just see everyone looking at us, and we didn't greet anybody, and we just walked straight to the table, sat down, and then 2 minutes later, I'm like, I feel pretty good. And then all of a sudden I just puked. But it was like not, it was just like all alcohol, so it was clear.
Oh.
But like I took my napkin and I puked over to the side. So nobody really saw it except for my friends beside me. And they saw it. They were like, okay, we got to get you out of here. Nobody else saw it. But everyone else just saw two of my friends rush me out. Okay. But that's not the end. That's the beginning. And then I go to the washroom, can't puke. I'm like, okay, I'm good. I puked it out. I just need to relax a little bit. So we walk out and we're just like walking around, I think the second floor in the Bez, just like get some fresh air. And I threw up 3 more times on the Bez floor.
Oh, in the lobby?
Like in the lobby upstairs, like on the second floor.
Oh my.
And then like some of the Bez employees came and gave us like garbage cans.
Oh, no.
To puke. And then I look up and I realize 2 of my other friends are doing the exact same thing. And then next year, we didn't have the party at the Bez. It was somewhere else.
Oh my gosh.
I think we got kicked out.
Probably. They're like,
Dude.
no, you're destroying
It was bad.
this place. Yeah.
It was bad.
There's a whole new meaning to personal trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a different life.
Um,
But yeah, that's probably my most embarrassing.
dang, that
Story
is
of recent.
puking in front of people is
It's not cool.
yeah, it's not cool.
It's not cool.
You know what though? Like when you're younger, I feel like you don't care as much because you're like, oh, I'm so drunk. It's cool. You know, like
When you're younger?
when you're like 19, 18.
Oh.
You
yeah,
know,
I used
like,
to.
Yeah.
I
it's
used
like,
to make
oh, I'm
It's
myself
like
throwing
party
up.
hard.
Yeah.
Having
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
And so when people saw you puking, you're like, she's having a good time. It's so
No, it
stupid.
was awkward because all our bosses were there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's a horrible situation.
And she was just
You're
like staring at
Too
us.
old for that.
Wait, I just want to tell a really quick story and then we'll move on to the next question. But like, my friends and I, we're all hotboxing his car, and like we're all just hitting the bong. But anyways, we go to McDonald's because we all had munchies, and then I order like a Big Mac meal, large drink, large fries, and I crush the whole thing in like 5 minutes. And then I'm like sipping my drink, and I get to the bottom, and it's like, and I was like, oh, I'm out of iced tea, and I like look inside the cup, it's empty, and then I just like, oh my god, I think I'm gonna green out, and then I just throw up into this cup in the middle of McDonald's, and there's like a bunch of kids around because like it's like, you know, the McDonald's barn in Prince Albert is the spot to go after the
yeah.
party.
Yeah.
Bunch of kids around, and I'm like, ooh, and I like throw up 3 times into this cup.
Fills
Did
up.
it
And I
overflow?
filled it up. And then I look at my friends, I was like, guys, we need to leave. Nobody noticed. And I was just like, oh my gosh, we need to get out of here. I
How
just
does
threw
no
up in
one
my
notice?
cup. Yeah.
Did they not see you?
Yeah.
No, they didn't notice. It
I
looked
guess they
like
were
I was,
high too,
I like held the cup to my mouth and just did it. Yeah, it wasn't, but oh my gosh. I just remember
Yuck.
I was like, oh, I'm way too high.
That's so gross.
But anyways, yeah, that's
funny.
another embarrassing story. But here's an oddball question. But what brand / type of peanut butter do you buy?
Whatever's all natural, no sweetener.
Really?
And I usually don't like peanut butter. I like almond butter better.
Yeah, she doesn't like peanut butter. At
You
all.
like almond butter? Almond butter is pretty good.
Yeah.
But I buy the Kraft.
Yeah, that's
It's
so
like
much.
cheap.
Yeah, I know it's
Yeah.
cheap, but it's like half sugar at least.
Yeah, I know. It's bad.
There is a lot of sugar in peanut butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Saya?
Right now it's Kraft, but Jif is just kind of the
Jif?
OG. But it's so
Yeah.
expensive.
What's
Yeah.
the difference in taste between Jif and
I don't
I don't
really
know. I never buy Jif. I only
It's
buy
just
Kraft.
cheaper.
Yeah.
interesting?
I like Kraft because it has a little teddy
I
bear
was
on
gonna
it.
say the little teddy bears. You get crunchy or smooth.
Ooh, I don't know. Depends on
I
the
like
day. I'll get
crunchy.
I
I'll
like
get
crunchy.
both.
If anything, crunchy
Yeah.
is better. A little texture, you know.
Yeah.
It's like
True,
why not smooth
true.
peanut butter? I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, the person that asked me, they're like, I was like, why am I, why that question? And they're like, oh, you can tell a lot about somebody by what brand and type of peanut butter they buy. I'm like, huh? How? And she's like, I don't know how to describe it.
No name.
Yeah, if you like
Yeah.
smooth, like
Smooth
you're
brain.
probably
What do
like basic.
What? Bro,
you-
I buy smooth sometimes.
If you buy smooth peanut butter, you have a smooth brain.
Yeah, I guess. I
Just
don't
kidding.
know.
It's
Yeah,
like
what-
you like plain foods. I can just tell you don't like flavor.
Yeah, I don't.
Like, if you
Sorry,
like crunchy peanut butter, it's like
Your seasoning is
like
salt and pepper.
Bro.
Yeah. Not even pepper. They're like, that's spicy. When
Dude.
people say that.
what spicy from
No, when they're like,
pepper?
oh, I don't like cracked pepper. It's too spicy for me.
Ooh, biggest ick of mine is like when you go to a restaurant with someone and they get chicken strips.
Hey.
I used to get
I'm
chicken
sorry.
strips
My best
all
friend,
the time.
Michaela, loves chicken strips. I make fun of
Well,
her.
good
'cause
thing I'm not trying to go for Michaela.
Okay.
Michaela's a homie though.
She's a homie.
I love you, Michaela. You're
yeah,
awesome.
she's a homie. But every time I make fun of her, and I'm like, let me guess, you wanted the chicken strips with fries, didn't you? Or a Caesar salad.
That's Faith. That's Faith all the
Chicken
time.
strips.
Maybe not now, but yeah, the
Yeah.
go-to.
I don't know. Do you guys feel the same? Like, are you guys kinda...
I would be like, why don't you get something more interesting?
I mean, when I was younger, I used to get it all the time because that's
Well, that's what I'm saying. 12-year-old palate.
yeah.
12. Speaking of 12-year-old palates, I still love bubble gum.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
what do you mean 12-year-old palate?
What do you? Oh my gosh. Yeah, bubble gum's the best ice cream flavor in the world. If you disagree, straight to jail. Like,
I don't know.
You know what I don't like about the bubblegum? When there's bubblegum pieces, it's like, why am I chewing gum and licking
that's
ice cream?
the best part.
No.
If there's bubblegum
That's
ice cream with
so
no
weird to me.
bubblegum pieces, it's not worth
That's
it.
not bubble gum.
Yeah,
You're
it's
just
not
chewing
bubblegum.
gum and
Also,
licking dairy.
the yellow and pink bubblegum versus the blue and purple, yellow and pink always wins.
Really?
It's way better. Way better.
Huh.
Blue and purple taste
Yeah.
too much like cotton candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like a cotton candy ice
Fair
cream
enough.
actually,
Mm.
but I never get bubblegum.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. What does your most perfect day look like?
Most perfect date.
Most perfect day.
I've been asked this before and I started crying.
Oh, really?
What?
No, because it was like I just hadn't had a perfect day in a while.
Just struggling.
It was just like a hard time, and I was just like, shoot, I don't even know what that's like.
Oh.
But no, I think honestly, and I think my answer was just like, it's sunny outside, just like being with family and friends and like eating good food. Like, that's a perfect day to me. Good music, good vibes. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
And no one's texting me stressful things.
That's fair. No stress day.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
stress. And
Yeah.
being with like people that you love. Like,
Mm.
honestly, can't ask for anything more than that.
True. What about you,
Yeah.
Sai?
I don't really know what a perfect day would be like. I mean, I'm not saying what I do now is a perfect day, but I enjoy routine, and I'm currently doing the things that I love. So like going to the gym like in the morning, and then I get to do a job that I love and working on skills. And I get to do this podcast.
Yeah.
I guess today would be a perfect day.
Oh,
Wow.
right on.
Yeah.
I'm so
That's
glad
so awesome.
So glad
Yeah.
to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Wholesome
Wholesome.
content.
And I get to be with people I like. So.
Aw, I love you, man.
Give me a kiss.
Oh, I could just kiss you right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. My perfect day is I wake up early, I meditate, I journal, and then I have breakfast, and then I go about my day doing, like, usually includes physical activity and then spending time with my friends and family. And that's pretty much it. Like, yeah, it's pretty basic. Just
Yeah.
like, I feel like if I start my day off like properly, like with meditation, good breakfast, and journaling, the rest of the day is nice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm pretty adaptable. As long as I have those things in my life, my friends and my family, my sound body and mind, life's good, you know. And I'm
Yeah.
alive, you know.
True.
That's it.
Mhm.
Every day is perfect after that. This one's kind of more personalized to me, but do you miss the Black Eyed Peas at Sass Poly? Yes, Megan and Lex, I do. Okay, this
Wait, like the band?
no, like when I worked at Sass Polytech as a groundskeeper, I worked with my coworkers Megan and Lex, and we called ourselves the Black Eyed Peas for some reason.
Nice.
I forget why we called each other the Black Eyed Peas. I don't know. Maybe our like coworker our supervisor gave it to us. But no. Anyways, yeah, that was random.
Were you all black and Filipino then?
No, I don't know why we called each other the Black Eyed Peas. I gotta ask Megan why we did.
Interesting.
This one's random too. More doors or more wheels in the world?
Oh, frick, I remember when this was on TikTok.
Oh,
What?
was this a TikTok?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
More doors.
Is there more doors in
or
the world
more
or
wheels?
more wheels in the world?
Oh, what do we actually think there's more of?
Yeah.
Well, I think generally people have more than at least a small condo has at least 3 doors.
Okay.
Okay.
And
A car, a
but
bike.
do people have more cars
I
or
gotta-
more properties? Oh, yeah, there's more wheels.
Is there more?
There's got to be more wheels. Them 18 wheelers got
What?
to be taken up.
Okay, but
Wheels.
do you think
That's
about
a whole
it like
condo
this?
building right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. It's a whole condo building. And
If you
wheels
think
and
about it
doors.
like this, though, is there more buildings than vehicles in the world?
Yes.
Yes. I feel like if you have a massive building,
There's
No.
not more buildings, but there's probably more living.
There's not more
space.
buildings, but there's more rooms in buildings, right?
yeah.
Is what you're trying to get at.
Mhm.
But there's
Mhm,
more
mhm.
cars in the world than buildings.
Well, I'm going with doors.
Because I feel like the average person would have at least 2 cars,
Mhm.
average, and then a bike, right?
Depends what country you live in. Have that
True.
many cars.
True. I know. I mean, like average in the world. Some people have more than
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Around 1, 2 cars. I don't know. I'm gonna say
Mm. I think in
I'm
other.
saying doors.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
4.
Yeah, it's
There's
got
4
it's
in this
gotta-
room.
Probably got to be doors.
How many wheels are in this room?
Oh wait, we're counting dolly wheels too.
That's a
Or-
wheel.
Ooh.
I
That's a wheel.
guess. Okay, well,
Okay,
in
It's
that
gotta be
definitely
wheels. It's
I
gotta
mean-
be wheels.
Definitely wheels.
I don't know. I guess. I
Those
guess.
Hot Wheel toys. They got wheels.
Okay,
Heelys.
so wheels then.
You got
we,
wheels
are
on
we
your shoes.
are we all agreeing on
It's
wheels?
got to
Yeah,
be wheels.
I'm saying
Okay.
wheels
It's got to be wheels.
because I got them wheels here too.
Next question. How big is it?
Okay,
How
Nika
would I-
first.
How would I even
Nika
answer
first.
that?
Nika first.
Nika's got negative peen.
Yeah.
Is that what you back at? Solid 2.
You'd have to be like. Didn't you ask this question on another podcast?
Yeah, this was answered
on
in the
another
first-
podcast.
This was answered in the
Yeah.
first podcast. I said
No.
8 millimeters.
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about girth in millimeters.
Mm. Okay.
I'm just gonna say it's above average.
Above average. Same.
Really?
Really?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, really?
I'm like, stop lying. No, I'm just kidding.
If you look
I have
up-
no idea. Thank God, I have no idea.
Never mind.
Yo.
yeah. What?
yeah.
Look up what?
Nothing.
What do you mean look up?
Look up the average. It's
Oh,
above
yeah.
that.
Oh, true.
By
The-
1 millimeter.
Hey, millimeter is a millimeter.
If it's above average, it's above average. Okay. Here's one. If you could teleport anywhere in the world right now, where would you go?
Bali
Bali?
right now.
Really?
Yeah, it's cheap.
Heartbeat.
Same.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, Vancouver.
Bruh.
Oof.
What?
I know.
Expand
The
your
only-
horizons,
no, the-
bro.
If I'm by
Just kidding.
myself, yeah, I'm gonna go to Vancouver and see my boyfriend, and duh. Right now,
Typical answer.
You
Basic.
don't understand that
Just
the
kidding.
long distance. You don't
Yo.
understand.
I understand it more than anybody here does.
1 tear rolls down.
Okay. Have you ever gone a day without wearing underwear,
All the time.
bro?
Huh?
No,
What?
maybe
What do you mean?
right
Okay,
now.
as
What
a
do you mean?
girl,
Oh,
as a
bro.
girl, yeah, I could see that. But like,
Yeah.
as a guy, heck
Dude.
no.
Dude, at the gym, never.
I know, right?
Never
That's
wear.
a thing with girls. They don't wear underwear at the gym.
George is like, I know
I
this.
know.
Well, okay, I don't. I'm not looking. I'm looking at the floor. I'm like, wow, this floor is really.
This floor is really nice.
It's floor like these weights are really.
Is that a new ceiling
like
panel?
yeah, that's how I'm at the gym. I'm there to focus on my workout, not make anybody feel uncomfortable.
It's true.
Yeah.
Right.
What do you mean, right?
No, but yeah, you might not be staring, but you're definitely looking.
Nope.
You
Nah,
notice.
Nope.
Nope.
I
I only see the dumbbells.
wear blinders.
That
Wait,
better be the case for
Yeah.
Josiah because he's in a relationship. But Josh, I don't trust you.
I just see the weights.
Okay, wait. Let's be real here, though. Say you are in a relationship, you know, do you and your man's, can I say his name?
Yeah, Dylan.
You and Dylan. So like if a girl walks by and like you see Dylan looking, like he just does like a quick glance or
Quick
whatever.
peek.
I feel nothing.
Feel nothing?
I feel
Great.
like
Like you don't feel threatened at all by it? No?
Especially at this point because we're like new and stuff.
Yeah.
But like even still, like that kind of jealousy, it totally depends like who you're with, right?
Yeah.
Like I'd feel comfortable being like, "Well, you think she's cute?
Yeah.
Let's go talk to her."
Okay. Yeah.
You know, like it just
Yeah, but
be
you kind of play
funny.
around with it.
because
right?
I like trust him.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know.
Yeah.
Right.
But if you don't, that could totally make you insecure.
I
Right.
guess it depends on the person.
Yeah.
Like, don't you think it's inevitable that you as a person would find another human attractive? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
of course you're dating Dylan, but like, you know, you see somebody in your everyday life and you're like, oh, that person's pretty attractive.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Holy, look at the shitter on that one.
What?
What? He's like,
Just
oh my
confused.
gosh.
But yeah,
no,
no.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, it's not wrong to find people who aren't your significant other
Exactly.
attractive,
Like-
as long as you don't act on those.
The reason you
Yeah.
even found your significant other is because you find people attractive. If you
Yeah.
don't know what attraction looks like attractiveness looks like, then then your partner's probably ugly. Then you know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
yeah. True.
no, that doesn't make sense. So it's like, how can you be offended if they find someone else attractive? It's like, well, if they find people attractive, like, you should feel attractive. You know, like,
Yeah.
they obviously find you attractive too if they're with you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
True.
So, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Share the same opinion.
Wait, was that the question?
Yeah.
No,
what was
that was just like a tangent I went off of.
Yeah.
Like off the
I
other
do
thing.
agree though.
Yeah.
I do agree.
Yeah. Because, like, yeah, sometimes you're at the gym, you see, like, a lot of attractive people because they're all doing the same thing as you. You know, you
Yeah.
have similar interests already, and everyone there is working out. You know,
Yeah.
you see, like, some fit person. How can you not be like, oh, dang, that person's attractive?
It's mostly dudes though.
Yeah, true. I'm mostly commenting on dudes.
Yeah.
Right, Dad?
Oh, what?
No, it's just because Dad... Never.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
like when I
yeah.
was joking about it, and he
Yeah.
was just like, nah.
Yeah.
Not for it. But
Double G.
But yeah, no,
dub.
it's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
No, I
man.
definitely look at girls too. I'm like, dang, I need to get on that level.
right, like body goals.
Body goals.
Yeah,
Body
they're
goals.
inspiring.
Yeah.
You know. Anyways, do you guys wait? What is it? Is the pee stored in the balls? Oh my gosh!
That's one of the questions.
Wow. I really
wrote
want to
that?
say this
Who wrote
person's
that?
name, but like,
Expose.
no, I'm not gonna expose it. Okay, Paige, why don't you love me, dude?
Who?
No, I don't
Somebody's
know.
just
This
saying
is just a
somebody's
question
name.
somebody
I
asked.
said Paige.
Paige, why don't you love me?
What the?
Okay.
Not on live television.
Yeah.
What is the
sounds
most
weird.
hilarious childhood experience that you could think of right now?
Childhood experience.
The first thing that comes to my mind when Josiah got so mad, he bent a hanger and threw it at Larissa. Like the Hulk.
Dude.
He turned into the Hulk because Larissa was like, no, you can't have this ball. Grabs a metal hanger as like a 3-year-old, bends it in half and throws it at Larissa. He literally
Those-
raged and turned into the Hulk.
My Hulk days.
Yeah.
Your Hulk days.
So
Yeah,
I
Josiah, you're
started-
just so competitive. Like as a kid, you're just like
Yeah.
You know, you
now
had to win.
I can kind of control it. Like I don't.
Kind of.
kind of
Really?
control it.
I don't really care. I'll always compete,
Mm.
but I don't get like mad or rage
Yeah.
sometimes.
Thank goodness.
Are you guys competitive in the
I'm
sense
very
that
competitive.
you're competitive with yourself or you're competitive with others?
Both. I would say.
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get very. It. Probably more so with others,
Hmm.
but I guess that's kind of like competitive of yourself too, because you're basing your skill
Hmm.
on like what you know and
How
how
you
you
can-
judge others as well,
Yeah.
or like how you see other people,
Mm.
right? So then you're like, oh, I know I can do better than him, or I know I
Oh.
would be a good
Yeah.
matchup or something like that.
Oh, I see.
Whatever it is.
Interesting. I never
But-
looked at it that way.
Yeah. I think the competitive nature with yourself is more so like self-learning and just drive to be better, drive for greatness.
True.
Yeah.
Unica, competitive with yourself or just competitive?
I'm not
with
really
others?
competitive with others.
No?
I just like.
You just stick in your own lane?
It's that middle child syndrome, I think. Just like Larissa's always trying to win. So then I like was just like, whatever. Go ahead. You know, like take the win, you know. So I never like.
You don't want to confront.
Yeah, well, even with sports, because I was younger too. Like, how would I even like beat Larissa in anything? Like anything active.
True.
She would have just beat me because she's older. So I just like kind of learned to like, whatever, take the L. But if I'm really good at something like baking, yeah, I will. Or like singing, I will be a little bit more competitive.
Yeah.
So
like
it's like
with other
niche.
people.
But still like not a bad loser. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, with other people. Yeah, if I feel like I'm good at it.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
see.
What you?
Cool.
I'm like competitive with myself.
Yeah.
Like totally dominant. I don't care about competing with other people. It's just like everything I do, I have to do it well. And like if I guess I'm just like really self-critical, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm not doing the things that are propelling me towards like a certain goal in my life, like I'm unhappy. You know, it's like disappointing for me. I like go to bed mad, but not at anybody else but myself. I'm like, bro, you spent way too much time on your phone today, or like you didn't go to the gym today, or something like that. It's just like I'm always in competition with myself, trying to just like become better. Yeah. Or like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Kind of. I feel like it's a double-edged sword. Like, yeah, it's good to be competitive with yourself, but sometimes it can feel a little toxic, because I'm like the type of, I respond to criticism in like the harshest way possible. Like if I like messed up at a sport and somebody was like, oh, it's okay, like you'll get it next time, I'm like, F that. Tell me what I did wrong. Call me a bitch. Like I need you to like beat me down so I can get motivated to like,
Interesting.
you know, I can push harder, because like deep down I know I'm capable of doing it, but I just need someone to like press my buttons so I can like. So
in the gym, you want someone to be like, "You're a effing twig."
Yeah, honestly,
Really?
yeah, I like that. Like
I
degrading.
could break you in half.
So is that why like you probably had that fighting phase?
Maybe.
You're just like, you wanted to prove that you could fight someone.
I
beat someone
guess
up.
maybe.
Yeah, you're like, I'm
You're
big
tough.
now.
Nah, I feel like
I
it's
can't
like
fit through doors now.
that's the goal.
I do feel the same way though, where like sometimes I'm like say something, and then like I'll do
Really?
something.
Yeah.
Oh my
I don't know. You just need that
gosh.
like extra push. You know, it's gotta.
I
have
feel
a
like it's a
little
male thing
spice.
too.
It's
but-
totally a male
Yeah.
thing.
It's gotta have
like,
some
do
spice on
something.
it. Yeah.
I feel like girls are always like, no, sweetie, don't.
See that?
Let it go.
I just feel like you're just pissing me off.
Get off me.
Yeah. I'm not weak. You know. I don't know. That's just a thing of mine. What's the most awkward thing that's ever happened to you on a date? Nika's probably had some good stories about this one.
Oh, like, I don't even want to say.
Come on.
Okay, if we're going to get real here.
Yeah, let's get real.
Let's get real.
Let's
Oh,
go deep.
no.
Let's go deep.
No, this is too embarrassing.
You
Okay,
don't have
fine.
to say their name.
Mm-hmm.
No, of course not. So I went to, this is not even awkward. This is just embarrassing. I went to a restaurant, and like right when I pulled up to the restaurant, I felt super sick. And like, I just got like diarrhea right before the date. And I like,
Oh no.
he's like, I'm like, oh, like I'm here. And I'm like, oh shoot, I shouldn't have told him I was here. And I had to go to the bathroom for like 10 minutes. And he was like waiting outside, and he's like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I just had to go to the bathroom. But like, just felt sick the whole time.
Oh,
That
wait.
sucks.
He waited outside for like 12 minutes.
No,
while
no,
you
he
were...
like waited in a seat, and he's like, aren't you here? And I'm like, yeah, I'm just in the bathroom for like
Oh,
10
man.
minutes. He's like,
He's like, definitely no eating ass tonight.
Unloaded.
oh, no, I
Big
went
shit
straight up.
alert.
Ew. Yeah, it was bad.
Oh
man. Most awkward thing on a date. I haven't really had any awkward moments on a date.
Really? When you and Anne first met, and you guys were going out for the first time.
Like going out as a date.
Yeah.
Yeah, no awkward moments.
No, it was super good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I took her to the Ramey
Oh, nice.
Museum.
Yeah.
Super
Yeah,
good
I
time.
remember that day.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. How about awkward moments when you first started getting to know each other? What's like the most awkward? He's gatekeeping.
No,
He's
like
gatekeeping.
there wasn't really anything embarrassing because we
Oh.
were really open with each other.
Yeah.
We also stayed up till like 5 a.m. talking to each other for like 2 weeks
Dang.
straight.
Holy.
See, when you know, you know.
So
Wow.
I don't know. The most embarrassing. It wasn't even for me. Okay, this maybe it wasn't during dating, but like we're like a couple days into dating. You know how some people don't really fart in front of their
Oh yeah.
significant
Yeah.
other? It was like day 2 and I just let it rip.
Was that embarrassing
I
for
It
you?
was
know.
it wasn't embarrassing for me, it was embarrassing for her. She was like she didn't know what to do.
She was horrified.
She's like, "Oh,
What if you did that and she was like,
oh, what?
what would you
Just
do?
into
is
it?
Is it deal breaker?
So I'd be like, turn on.
it's not really a turn
Is that a
on."
green light?
I don't think so. That's a little bit. It's a little bit
Bro,
much.
Farting in
He's
front
like,
of you.
hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Dude, I feel like that farting in front of your significant other is just like everybody should just skip that phase of anxiety and just go straight for it.
Yeah, I don't
I don't
understand waiting
know.
6 months.
I
Yeah.
do. I totally
Dude,
understand
you
that.
have to just do it politely. Like go to the edge of the room and be like, I have to toot. Poot.
Like, to be honest, I don't care.
And
if
it's
they-
just like,
yeah.
Poot.
Yeah, it's never like toot. It's never a toot.
It's just like, I have to fart.
it's just wet.
You're like, Jesus.
Yeah.
God damn.
You need to go get that checked.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Just so gross.
when my ex and
Oh my
I,
God.
we like, this was probably the second time we hung out at my house. And like, it was just during the day. Like we were just studying, you know, a study date. But yeah, she was like tickling me. And I've been holding in this fart for so
No.
long. And she like touched my side. And we were both laughing. We are like, ha. And she like jabbed my side. And I was like, and then my face went straight. I was like, she didn't notice. Keep laughing.
She heard.
No, she didn't. Oh my god.
No way.
Oh, I have even worse story.
I remember the
have
I
a
know what you're
worse
thinking
one.
about.
Yeah, okay. So this is like the third
You
time
gotta
or
tell
second
it.
time we hung out, and we didn't really we weren't very comfortable at
Just
this point.
2 in a row.
But basically, she's like, "Hey, can I use your washroom?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead." And oh my god, this is so gross.
Oh,
she
wait,
like,
I remember.
she goes in the washroom and she's like, "Oh, yo, damn, it smells like shit in here."
She didn't say that out loud.
No, but she was. This is what
Thinking
she
it-
told
yeah,
to me. She told me after, and then she's like, "Oh man, it's stinky in here. What the heck?" Opens the toilet bowl. My morning shit was still in the toilet after like it's like 5 p.m. So like I took a shower in the morning before school, or like I like did my business, and then I showered, and then I just forgot to
Dude.
flush it. So I went to school. Then we like hung out after. It's 5 p.m. Goes in my washroom. There's my dump in there, and she was like, "Oh, I didn't want to like make you feel awkward, so I just like went on top of it and then flushed."
Why didn't she
I
flush it
actually
before?
don't
She's like-
understand why she
was
didn't flush
like,
it.
I just didn't want to be weird and flush twice. Like, you know, like when you're first getting to know somebody,
I
you just
guess.
don't want to be like,
I
you know,
still
weird.
I would straight up be like, someone left a deuce in your,
yeah, honestly.
your toilet.
She told
And
me-
it would be funny.
Damn.
She told me 3 months later, like when we were actually dating, and I was just like, I died inside. I was just like, are you serious? You like kept that with you? I wish you just told me from the very beginning.
How would you burden yourself
Yeah.
with that for
Yeah.
so long?
If you told me in the very beginning, I would have already been out of the country. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was probably the most embarrassing thing.
That's
That's
hilarious
brutal.
though.
Oh man, it was terrible.
That's so funny.
Terrible. If your life had a theme song, what would it be? Nika's would be One Sweet Day by Mariah Carey.
That's just sad though. It's such a
It's
sad
a sad
song.
story.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's beautiful though.
No, it'd
It's a
probably
beautiful
be
song.
like Fantasy by Mariah Carey.
Oh, Fantasy by Mariah. Yo, that's mine. That's mine. Fantasy by Mariah.
You taking it now? Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's probably yours more.
Yeah. Or
Really?
Act Up by City Girls.
There you go.
You know that song?
No.
Nah.
Wait. Can we play it? Can
Yeah.
I play it real quick? Like this song. Wait. Can you guys hear it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
How is this you?
It's me right now.
Yeah, that's your vibe right now.
Yeah, this is my
City
vibe.
boy.
I don't know. What's your theme song, Saya?
I don't know.
Some,
I'm trying to look.
Some
Saya-
Frank Sinatra song
Frank-
or Michael
yeah.
Bublé.
Frank Sinatra
100%.
or who's that?
Or just some lo-fi beat. I
Or
swear.
or Just the Two of Us by
That's a good one.
Yeah. Just the Two of Us by what's his name? Bill Withers. Just the
yes.
two of us. We can make
Yeah.
it if we try.
Or Lovely Day.
Lovely Day. Yeah, I can see that. Or what's a yeah, Frank Sinatra would be a good one
Yeah.
for Saya.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really listen to Frank Sinatra
It'd be
anymore.
like Man in
No?
the Mirror, Michael Jackson.
Man in the Mirror.
Man in the mirror.
Okay, this one's a deep one from the
Okay, let's get
Tita.
into a deep. Okay.
Who is God to you?
Oh, it's such a hard one.
I mean, it's a good one. It's a good
Yeah.
one. I feel like we can talk a lot about this.
Yeah. Well, to me, right now, like, God is just like a friend that's there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can talk to about anything. Like, I don't know. You're gonna have to come back to me.
What about you, Saya?
I don't know. I mean, we kind of talked about this last time
Yeah, you guys
with like
did.
religion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of at the point where I'm not sure what religion I believe in or if I
Yeah.
do believe in any.
Yeah.
But I also struggle with the fact that we have such a vast universe as we know it that it could just happen out of nothing. So like I feel like I have this like subconscious that it is created. So there must be a God.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I don't know if there is a God, but I feel like there's something that has created what we have and like who we are,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
No,
I just don't know if it fits into a religion.
So
You know what I mean?
You believe in a higher power.
A higher power, yes.
Yeah. Whether it be God, the universe, or just like I don't know another deity.
I guess I just relate it to God because that's just what I grew up
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
And that's how I relate a higher being is with God
Yeah.
in terms of like Christianity and all that, right? So
It is hard to believe, like hard not to believe in a higher power or God, because like during my degree studying the human body and like all its little microcellular processes and like how the body works, it's crazy. Like everything has a reaction to everything has a reaction to everything. Everything has a process for everything. Like it all works perfectly sometimes. But even when things go wrong, it's like amazing to see how things unfold in your body. It's like there's, my teacher told me this one quote where he said, your body has a reaction to anything the universe can throw at it. You know, like say you go to a different planet and you breathe in this like noxious gas, your body will have like a negative reaction to it or something to it. You know, it'll react, which is crazy, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just everything, like even like your organs, how they're organized in your body and like your limbs, like
It's very
everything
specific.
everything just fits.
Yeah.
So it's like how could there not be some like all powerful being that just like thought of these things and was
Right.
like boom.
Yeah.
You know, that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
But
That is crazy.
then again, it's like who's to say that we weren't just created from just randomness. You know? Like why not? Why not?
Yeah.
It's true. I feel like it's just harder for people to comprehend random as opposed to a higher being.
Yeah.
For some people.
True. But then I asked them this. It's like, how do you think you can even comprehend something that's like
Higher power.
Yeah, like how can you even make sense of what a higher power is? It's like trying to describe someone what the Matrix is, you know? You can't really experience what the Matrix is unless you're like in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you've seen it for yourself. Yeah, it's a paradox. At the end of the day, it's a paradox. It's like, mate, you never know.
Is it our purpose to like make sense of it though? That's the thing. Does it have to all make sense? Like, I think we as people always try to make everything make scientific sense.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the reason that there's faith and hope. It's like you're supposed to believe in things that you can't see. That's why we have faith, you know? And even if like people don't believe in God, like there's no, that are like super against it. It's like, there's no harm in just believing in a higher power. Like, well, how can that be bad? You know, even if it's not true, like going my whole life believing, like having faith in something, and like believing that I'm not in control 100% of my own life, and like everything happens for a reason, and you know, just like having faith even when like bad things happen. Yeah, I just feel like it's like a lifestyle that I like to live, you know.
Yeah. No, I totally agree.
That
like,
makes sense.
if it doesn't harm anybody else, like your belief system, and it's not harming you, then
yeah. And I also just feel like it like brings a humility to your life, like just thinking like, oh, I'm not in control of everything. Like you know, like you can only I don't know, control everything that happens to you and stuff.
Yeah.
Or
can't you think like, can't you think that you're not in control of everything without believing in a higher power?
Yeah, but then you're like the universe. It's the universe.
Yeah, it's the universe, I guess.
I just think
that's
it's
still
life,
bigger
though.
than you, right?
Yeah,
like
it's still bigger than you.
It's just life. Like nothing's ever perfect. There's always randomness.
Yeah, that's what makes it exciting, though.
Shit happens.
Well, even like saying, like for example, you become really successful and you're like, I did this all on my own. You know, it's like, did you? I don't know.
I feel like some of it was luck.
Some of it was definitely,
right.
you know,
like I could say like, oh, I am where I am today because I just did it all myself. But it's like, no, like God blessed you with your parents who raised you, and now you're in the position that you're in. I could have been in a worse position.
I feel like there's so many different
like,
elements that go into success.
Yeah.
It can't really be pinpointed on one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
But
yeah, I just like the idea of like not thinking that you are in charge of everything, and you know, all the glory goes to yourself. You know, it's like we praise ourselves for our successes in lives and everything good that happens in our life. We just like, oh, I'm so thankful I was able to buy myself a car. Like, yeah, but it's like, I like to thank God that I could buy myself a car or something, you know, like I'm thank God for my family. I don't thank myself for my family or my mom, you know?
Yeah. I see.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. So would you say God's a friend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like, it's just nice, like having that relationship and, you know.
The Christian God or the other gods? The Christian God?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What?
To God,
It's a valid question.
Well, yeah, like
because people
the
don't
God I
know
grew
what
up.
you're talking.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. The God I grew up with. Yeah, Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's all I know, really. So that's all I can base it off.
The
of.
Holy Trinity?
Yep.
You know what that is?
Yeah.
What is it?
God the Father, God the Spirit, and God the Son.
There we go. Pass the
God the
test.
Holy
She a true
Spirit.
believer. She a real one. Dang. Yeah, that's a good answer. It's almost like God is this person in your life that humbles you. You know?
Accountability.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you're aware that you didn't do this all by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you just need someone to thank too. It's like I couldn't imagine just like not thanking anyone for all the good things in my life.
Yeah.
You know?
Like
who do you give like, you know?
Like my relationship with God hasn't been the strongest, but I think I have been like searching for answers, which makes me I feel like it would deepen our relationship, you know, as a human and God. But at the same time, you know, like praying, sometimes when I pray, I don't pray to anybody. I just like ask, in my own head. I'm not praying to anybody specifically, but I'm just throwing out my wishes into the universe or into wherever. But it just gives me comfort in asking. It doesn't matter who hears it. To me, I'm just like, I hope my family's okay. I hope my friends are healthy. Blah blah blah. Like, please bless these people. But yeah. And then I think it's true for a lot of people who aren't Christians, who like pray to other gods, other cultures. It's like they pray because it's comforting, they're like asking their problems to be solved, but it doesn't matter who they pray to. But yeah, it's just my perspective.
Yeah, that's good.
What about you, Sai? You're saying got a friend?
I kind of already answered it.
Oh yeah, I guess you're like on the same. We're all kind of on the same page.
Yeah.
I mean, me and Josiah are kind of on the same page.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a deep question. Hope you enjoyed that, Tita.
Yeah. She's like, you're wrong. You're all wrong. No, I'm just kidding.
She's like, don't come over for Christmas anymore.
Yeah. You're shunned.
No, I think it's good that.
Yeah, open discussion.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one's from Kuya. What is the biggest flex for us Filipino guys?
Biggest flex?
Biggest flex?
Biggest flex?
For Filipino guys?
Yeah.
I don't know, tan skin.
That's pretty.
Soft skin.
Yeah.
How many times have you heard you had soft skin? Everyone says like, I have soft skin. No, no flex. But like,
no flex.
Filipinos always say that though. Like everyone, people say you have soft skin?
Yeah.
Ooh, just kidding. Anne, I'm like, better just be Anne. No, just kidding. Josh, girls say that to you?
What? That I have soft skin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, why you say oh?
No, I'm just because then I looked at your hairy legs, but no, it makes sense, like your arms and stuff.
Dude, my skin is supple.
You lubricate.
I exfoliate.
You exfoliate.
What?
Exfoliate like your face?
No, I said
lubricate, bro.
I used to just gross Josh up because I used to gross you out because Lubriderm, that lotion. It's actually really good lotion.
Oh yeah.
But you'd be like, "Hey, you're almost done in the bathroom," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just lubing up."
Yeah, like the worst
And
the
you're like,
worst way to
"What?"
say I'm putting on lotion.
Yeah.
I'm lubing up. Like what?
Bro.
It's pretty funny.
That's probably the last thing I want to hear from my sister is that she's lubing up in the washroom with the door closed. Yeah. What conspiracy theories do you guys believe in?
Conspiracy theory.
Yeah. If there is any.
The Illuminati.
The Illuminati.
I don't know.
Actually,
I feel like it
maybe.
is true. I feel like it is.
actually think that is true because lots of celebrities have said it and been like, "That's real."
Really?
I just don't know if the conspiracy of how much control they have is true. I think the group is true. I think there is a group like that. I just don't know how much control they have.
It's got to be true. What?
It's got to be?
It's got to be true. For how much, like, they say...
For how much
The
proof
third-
is out?
yeah.
I don't even know if it's proof. Maybe some of it is.
Mm-hmm.
But just the amount of stuff that's out there about it.
Yeah. And that actually, like, all, like, correlates and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, all the music
Yeah.
video stuff. It's like,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
why...
So much symbolism.
Why do they put that in the music videos then if it's not true? There's no point for that in the music video.
Yeah.
Unless it was true. Like, it's got to be.
Like, are you talking
know.
about the pyramid with the eye?
The pyramid, the eye. They're
Yeah. Or
always
like
doing the one eye. It's,
Satan symbols.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot of like antichrist kind of things too.
Oh yeah.
Like,
man, Justin Bieber's videos are riddled with that kind of stuff. It's kind of creepy.
yeah,
but
not recently though.
Not recently, but like his old stuff.
When he was really popular, yeah. See,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Why are the ones that are doing it super popular?
Yeah.
The most popular.
It's
'Cause
true.
they have the most reach.
Didn't Katy Perry
Most
say she
influence.
was like?
She was like in it.
Yeah, she was in it because she was like a Christian gospel singer before, right?
Yeah.
She was gonna release her own album, and then she became famous, and then she was like,
Yeah.
I was.
Lady Gaga for sure was in it.
Oh, Lady Gaga, yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's-
Judas, that song. Judas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Our mom hated that song.
I know.
Really?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Anyway.
Right there.
How do you guys take your coffee?
I don't anymore.
You don't drink
At all?
coffee?
I don't drink coffee anymore. I haven't for a while, like months. Because
Holy.
Interesting.
How are you alive?
How do you feel?
Actually, I've had like an iced cap here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Or like a frap from thing, but like rare.
Really?
Because I realized it just always makes me feel like crap. And I thought it was the dairy. I thought it was the sugar. But even without sugar, gives me a headache. Like the caffeine gives me a headache because it like makes me buzz a little.
Yeah.
And then like my stomach hurts.
Mm.
I have a headache and my stomach hurts and I have a head rush.
It
Like
makes- yeah,
I like
it's acidic.
I like the taste, but I just never felt good after. And then honestly, ever since just stopped drinking it, like I just get a tea instead. Like
Yeah.
even if I get like an iced chai tea or iced London fog
Yeah.
with oat milk, so good. And I don't feel sick after. It's great.
Wow. How did you wean yourself off of
I wasn't
coffee?
addicted. I was barely
Oh.
having it. There was only like a couple times where I was having it every day and I wasn't even addicted. I just was having it every day and I had withdrawals after.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I don't really
Wow.
need it.
Good for you. Good for you. Caffeine is definitely something I need to kick.
Also, I also think of my teeth getting yellow, so I just,
Oh,
as a
I think
hygienist,
about that too, and I don't give
don't
a
care.
F. I don't care.
Well,
What about you, Sai? How do you take your coffee?
Usually black, or it's oat milk latte.
Mm.
Those are the two go-tos.
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
good. I miss
I
the
agree.
coffee too.
I agree. I'm the same way. Black or, I mean, I'll do a shot of cream if they have like the really tasty like butterscotch, blah blah
Ooh.
blah. You know, just like a tiny taste.
I
hazelnut.
of
can't with those anymore.
What?
I can't.
Really?
Yeah,
Why? Not good? Or
it's just too sweet.
Mm.
you just
I can't
love
with
it?
sweet.
True Filipino,
Yeah.
not so sweet. That's the
Not
way to
too
go.
sweet.
Not too sweet. Yeah, no, I agree. And also, like, when you add creamer, you can't taste the coffee. You really can't taste those notes.
Yeah. Well,
You
I
know?
just.
Yeah.
Oh, but coffee ice cream though, espresso ice cream. That's my
That's
favorite.
good.
I love. I love the flavor of coffee, but I just like I can't drink anymore.
Yeah.
Really.
If it ain't
I
bubble
should try
gum.
decaf and see.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
If you
if
miss
I
the
love-
if you
could
miss the
work.
taste.
Yeah.
Because you could just be really sensitive
Yeah.
to
the caffeine. That probably is it.
I am not.
But it's
sensitive
still
to
a
caffeine.
diuretic though, even though there's no caffeine, right?
There's no caffeine, so it won't.
No.
Oh, okay.
Caffeine is.
The diuretic part.
I don't think it's actually considered professionally or like
Caffeine?
technically as a diuretic. It has diuretic tendencies, but it's not a. I
Mm.
don't think it's classified as a diuretic.
Oh,
Mm.
really?
Yeah.
I
I
didn't
feel
know
like I
that.
remember reading that when I was doing my training days.
Did you?
Because people would always say that caffeine is a diuretic.
Yeah.
But if I remember correctly, I don't think it's actually classified.
Mm.
It
But
just has tendencies. So
don't lie to yourself, though. After that cup
You
of
gotta go
coffee
to
in the
bathroom
morning,
for
I don't.
sure.
no,
no,
dude.
it's
instant
not
for me.
It's
number
the
two.
dairy.
It's number
Oh, wait.
one.
Oh, what?
But it's
'Cause,
with
yeah.
any caffeine like pre-workout.
Yeah.
If I don't eat after I
Mhm.
take pre-workout, or if I don't eat with my coffee, I have to pee every 20 to 30 minutes, and it's like my bladder is full.
Weird. That is so weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dang.
Which is yeah.
Stay off it.
Stay off the caffeine.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. I heard this quote and it was like, the candle that burns twice as bright burns half as long. And it really like struck me and like motivated me to quit caffeine, because there was a bit where I was like taking a bunch of caffeine. I was going to the gym, destroying myself. And then I'd smoke weed at night to like, fall asleep. And I did that for like months. And then I heard that quote and I was like, what am I doing to myself? I'm literally just pumping my body full of drugs just to like, I don't know. It was not good.
Just to live in a routine.
Just to live in a routine. Yeah,
Wow.
it was dangerous. I was just like, what is this doing to my heart, So I stopped taking that much. I'll have like a cup of coffee, but that'll like get me through the day.
Yeah.
Ooh, in engineering though, we have bottomless coffee, and I'd be getting those cups every class. Like in between each class, we have a 10-minute break.
Yeah.
Go down to the lounge, fill up.
Wow.
That's a
and then,
lot.
like,
That's a
throughout
lot.
the whole day,
Couldn't.
I probably drink like 10 cups. It's crazy. I did
That's
that for
too
like
much.
months.
My
That's the only
gosh.
way to do it in engineering.
I guess.
Or water.
Yeah.
Or water. Yeah, that's true. But that caffeine is so good.
You gotta
Give it.
hydrate your body, bro.
I
Yeah.
know. I mean, there's water in coffee. There's water in
Not
coffee.
mean, but you pee it all out.
What's
Yeah,
it
you
made
can-
out of? It's made out of water and some, beans.
Some beans.
Some beans. Did you guys know, this is a fun fact about coffee. Coffee doesn't actually give you energy. It just blocks the receptors that attach to the chemical that makes you feel tired.
That's what caffeine does.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Adenosine. That's the chemical in your body that binds to the receptors in your brain, and it signals to you to like feel tired.
Interesting.
But caffeine comes in, sits on that receptor, and then the adenosine is like, oh, I don't have anywhere to go.
A lot of medications are blocking.
Oh yeah.
Right. A lot of
Yeah.
drugs are blocking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Do you believe in the saying nothing good happens after 2 a.m.
Ooh.
or 12, like midnight? Is it 2 a.m. or is it midnight? I've heard midnight.
Nothing good happens after midnight. I don't think that's true. You can have really deep conversations after. I feel like everyone gets into that zone of like, I don't know, deep thoughts and stuff, real talks.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
guess it depends. But I feel like this question is kind of directed towards like when boys start texting girls.
That's what I was thinking
after
too.
midnight or after
Yeah.
2 a.m. You know?
Oh.
Yeah.
How'd your mind go there?
Well, it's like you get that you up text at 2
Yeah.
a.m. Obviously, it's
That
not
booty
going
call.
to be a good thing,
Yeah.
you know? I agree.
What are you doing right now?
Yeah. But what Nika said with the deep talks, I
Yeah.
totally agree. I
Yeah.
think at night, right before, like moments before I go to bed,
Yeah.
that's when I do some of the most introspection in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm laying in bed with
You're
my eyes
alone.
closed, nothing, there's no sounds. All I'm focused on is like the millions of thoughts that have been running through my head,
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah.
If you think about it, every day we experience so much, like so much is going on. We're processing like a trillion things, and a lot of it is subconscious. And like those things are just in our brains, and like we never really think about them until the end of the day, when all we can focus on is the contents of our mind, you know? And yeah, it's just crazy. It's like life's crazy.
It was deep.
Yeah.
I love those
Yeah.
you up texts though.
Whoa.
Okay. All right. Thanks for that.
Just kidding.
Man. 2 a.m. I'm sleeping. I'm not texting
Literally.
people to come over.
Not now, no.
Not now. What do
Back
you
in the
mean?
day, though.
No. Oh,
Dude.
yeah.
Really? 2 a.m.?
Sometimes.
Man,
Damn,
it was
who's
like
coming
4
over
a.m.
at
4 a.m. Yeah, me and Sarah both be like, hey, yo, look at this person. Back in the Kick days.
What,
Oh,
you
you
didn't
remember?
know-
what kick days?
Do you know Kick, like the messenger?
Kick.
Oh, how
Yeah.
old were you at that time? Like 18? Oh,
15.
15? You're texting girls at 4 a.m.?
Yeah, but I never got anything. I was just like
yeah,
this
I know.
loser.
That's the point. I'm like,
I'm just kidding. I was just quiet. I had no game.
yeah, what the hell? You're 15. Okay, what's the next? You got one?
Is it easy for you to break up with someone?
Who, what kind of crazy person thinks it's easy?
It depends on the
Depends.
relationship.
Okay,
I
yeah.
think it depends.
Not easily, but I will cut someone off if I think it's like not good. Like I can like make that decision and then like fully do it.
Hmm.
Like once I
You
make
just
that
know, like, back and
decision,
forth.
there's kind of been that, but it depends on the relationship. If it's like a longer relationship, then yeah, you kind of want to go back and forth. But like if I know I'm like, this person gives me the ick, see ya, I will say that, like, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Agreed.
What about
Agreed.
you?
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I feel like
If
you're a little
somebody-
nicer.
If somebody gives me the ick, yeah, it's game over. Like, I've made up my mind, you know.
Yeah. You just cut it off.
You got one chance and you blew it, you know. Just kidding. Well,
Damn.
no, like, in my experience, I'll try to be respectful about it. I won't like bash the person. I won't be like, you're effing crazy, blah blah blah. I never want to see you again. I hope you like die or whatever. Drive off Circle Drive Bridge. Like, no, I've never said that before. But
Dude.
I like, you know, I'll be like, oh dang, it just didn't work out. You know, usually when I've broken up with people, it's because they like did something to me that's not good. So, but I'll be like, you know, it just didn't work out. Guess we just weren't meant to be. I hope the best for you. Bye-bye. It's kind of how it is.
That's
yeah,
it.
bye-bye. But in some situations, I find like the dating game harder than actually dating. Like,
okay. Yeah.
I just think it's harder because like, I feel like I'm too nice. Like if I don't like the person, but like we get along, like my personality, I can get along with a lot of people and I can make deep, meaningful connections with a lot of people. So like they like me and like I find something that I don't like about them. I'll like try to communicate to them that it's not working out, but
They still
like me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, how do I cut this off without destroying them? You know, that's like a struggle of mine. That's a dilemma.
Yeah, but you got to get that out of your head that you think you're going to destroy them, and it's also not your responsibility to protect them from that.
Facts. That's
right?
so true. That is very true.
The empath in you. I'm just a little bit more cutthroat, I think.
Just an empath.
Yeah, you're just an empath.
Ah, no. Frick. Yeah, you're right, though. It's not my responsibility.
To take care of someone's feelings. It is when you're
Right.
in a relationship.
Right.
But you can be as nice as you can, but
Yeah.
that's up to them.
That's the point of dating, right? It's to see if whether or not you like this person enough to, you know, make plans with them in the future and like consistently see them.
Do you like them enough to actually want to take care of their feelings? That's also the
True.
thing.
Wait, say
Right?
that again?
Do you like them enough to actually want to take care of their feelings? Because when you're in a relationship, that's kind of the expectation, is that you will take care of their feelings. But
Yeah.
before then, it's like free for all. It's like you do it, treat each other however you want, and then you decide.
But naturally, I do care for like the people that I see. Like I care for everyone that I meet. You know, I always try to put my best foot forward and, you know, treat them with respect. You know.
Yeah.
So
That just means you're a good human.
Yeah, I'm not trying to like make someone unhappy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. It's a fine line of like.
It's life. Life's tough.
Yeah,
Just
I
suck it
know.
up, girl. Just kidding.
Nika's so cutthroat. Good businesswoman.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, that's my dilemma. But what do you think, Saya? Do you think it's easy to cut it off? Have you ever broken up with someone?
He's like, only been broken up with. Just kidding. No.
What?
No.
Yeah.
No,
But it wasn't
kidding.
like a
I'm
serious
kidding.
thing. So then, in that case, it was easy. So, it goes back to the.
I was just joking, but yeah, what happened?
What?
I was just joking. Something happened.
No. Like I have broken up with someone, but it wasn't a serious thing. It wasn't an actual, full-on relationship. So there, it was easy.
Okay. I see.
But yeah, it just depends on the relationship and what the situation is. But I can be the person I'm kind of like Nika, where if I made my mind up, I will cut off. And I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, I already moved on, and this new path that I'm on is better for me. So in my mind, if I go back, I can't. It's just like,
it's like you're
I'd
already
be going
looking
backwards.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You're looking forward.
Yeah.
You know. You don't. I see. Interesting.
But
Speaking, imagine. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say like, breaking up with somebody after being with them for years is really hard. I don't know.
It's
Unless
torture.
they like do something really nasty to you.
It's
but,
still
like,
torture though.
Still, you
It's
spend so
worse.
much
I
time.
know. Yeah.
It's like worse
And
if they do
effort.
something to you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But like, even after I broke things off with my ex, like we still like talked for a bit, and there was like a phase where we were like, "Oh, should we get back together?"
Yeah,
blah
I
blah
know.
blah.
It's,
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like it didn't
it's
end like
normal.
that crazy, or like that badly,
Mm-hmm.
but it just made sense for us like not to be together. So that's the toughest, I think.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say? You were like,
No, it was just another question, because there's
yeah.
another question on dating.
okay, last one.
Yeah, last one. This question is kind of more towards you, Nika, but we can flip it around. It's, would you date someone shorter than you?
Ooh.
Or are you dating someone shorter?
No.
You wouldn't?
No, I mean, no, he's not shorter than me.
If he was.
Oh.
He's like a short 6'2".
What? Actually?
Yeah,
Is he
he
actually
is.
6'2"?
Holy.
Anyway, My friend said he gave her short king vibes for some reason.
I mean, it's hard to tell from the
Like, he
picture.
gave
Yeah,
her
you can't
short
really
king
tell.
vibes. Yeah, no, I know he looks taller. He's way taller in person. Anyway, I would like. I guess it's not ideal. That's why I'm like.
Why is it not ideal?
Just for societal standards, I guess, and like being a girl, you kind of want like the guy to be taller than you, just because you're like, oh, you can protect me. I don't want to feel like
What if it's just like a small dude, but he's just
jacked.
Shredded.
just jacked?
I mean, yeah. See, then
Stacked.
that's the thing, and like I'm also not a very like shallow person, as you have known me to be. Like I don't look at looks
Based on
for,
your exes?
yeah. Ooh, the shade.
Oh
Hey, I
my
didn't
gosh.
say that. I didn't say that.
I'm not going to say specifically who.
No.
but I know who you're talking about.
Hey.
What?
Anyway. Nice. But yeah, no, like I look at personality first. Like someone could be super hot, and if I don't connect with them personality wise, I will not be attracted to them. And someone could like, yeah, I could just connect right away and like, have that chemistry with, and like not be like societal standard of hot, like stuff to be attracted to them. But like even if like they could maybe not shorter, but like my height.
Okay.
Yeah,
How
that's
much-
like
Wait, how tall are you? Sorry.
5'4.5".
What if they're 5'4"? Half inch.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's a lot, actually.
It's tough. It just gets kind of weird, a little bit weird. I don't know.
Is it? Why? Just
If I was like 6 foot, then yeah, I would date a guy that was 5'11".
yeah.
But like,
But you're still
Would you,
you're
though?
taller though.
I'm not
still
that
taller.
tall though.
No. I'm just saying, like, if you're 6 foot and they're 5'11",
So
that's
is
like
there
an
like
inch
a-
difference?
Is there a
What?
threshold? If you're above, so if you're
I mean,
6
I don't
feet, you
think-
can date someone that's.
I mean, it's just harder for girls that are 6 foot to have more options, I guess, because like how many? Well, I guess there's lots of guys that are over 6 foot. So, but I mean, yeah.
Girls who are 6 feet and taller, that's my thing, man. I would definitely be down to date a girl that's taller than me.
Yeah, it's
Honestly,
that model.
Yeah,
Got-
model,
Yeah, Victoria's
Amazonian,
Secret.
Wonder Woman type
Heck
girls.
yeah,
Girls that can just
That
throw me
long-
on their shoulder and I could be like, I'm king of the world.
they're good at track.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like
Yeah.
I don't really have a preference. Like short
Just
girls.
dominate.
You want to be dominated? You want to be on their shoulders?
shoulder
I did
thrown
not
on the
say
bed.
that. I'm not explicitly stating that I like to be dominated. It's implied.
No, I'm not.
No, just kidding. But I don't know. Like, I
Just
think
thrown on the
I think
bed.
it would just be like,
Feet in the air.
what the heck are you saying right now? No, like, I don't know. Tall girls are attractive to me. I like tall
Yeah.
girls. Yeah, like
Yeah.
girls taller than me.
Any
if they're
height.
like 6'4", 6'5", skyscraper level,
Kareem.
Kareem level. Yeah, I don't know. I think
Yeah.
it's whatever.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, it's the thing. That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
it's the chemistry
I feel like
more than the.
for guys, it's a little bit different. Like,
Would you date a taller girl?
yeah, I don't think it would.
Yeah.
It matters as much.
Yeah.
Would you date a
But-
guy that's skinnier than you?
Yeah.
You would,
Yeah.
but he's tall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But
So-
I'm like not. How skinny we talking?
Like he's got a muscle atrophy. He probably needs like a GoFundMe or something.
It was like.
Say
It was like.
GoFundMe.
It was like. Wait, go find me what?
No, he's like.
He's like Captain America before Captain
Yeah,
America.
yeah.
Yeah, but he's tall.
Well, it's like not my normal attraction because I like,
Okay.
active people and people
Okay.
that eat. Just kidding.
Yeah.
But like.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's like, not an insecurity of mine, but like my ex was a lot thicker than I was.
Yeah.
You know, like if you put our thighs together, her thighs are like two of mine.
Yeah.
You know, and I've always felt like, oh, I'm not like the manly man you want. You know,
Mhm.
because I'm like
Mhm.
a skinny pretty boy. I'm not
Yeah.
like a man's man.
City boy.
City boy.
Yeah.
I'm not a man's man. So I've just always been like, would you prefer somebody who was, a little beefier, had some hair on his chest? You know?
I
don't know.
mean,
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Would you date somebody that was thicker than you?
Would I date someone that has chest hair? Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it really. I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
I don't
to
have a
you.
preference.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
But for
it's-
you, it does. So like they can't be like too skinny.
Well, just my normal attraction is like, yeah. more-
Just
Muscular.
healthy.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
always went for like more people that go to the gym and stuff. So,
Yeah, same.
yeah, it's just lifestyle.
Athletic.
But-
It's the ideal. Athletic,
Mhm.
tall,
Double cheeked up.
double cheeked up, blonde or brunettes.
Brunettes.
Green hair? Sometimes.
Oh.
Colorful hair?
Yeah,
Sometimes.
sometimes.
Honestly, sometimes.
On a temporary occasion.
And on that note, I feel like we should end the podcast. What do you
Yeah.
guys think?
Yeah.
We've been talking
Yeah.
for over 90 minutes, which is usually our cap, but
Mm-hmm.
I think we had some good conversation.
Yeah, and
Um,
it's strong.
And it's strong with our types.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But thank you again, Nika, for coming on the podcast.
Yeah.
This was a lot of fun.
Appreciate it.
Hopefully this isn't the last time you're on it.
Yeah, we'll see if you can get it in before I leave in a couple weeks. So
Maybe. I think, yeah. Anyways, if you made it to the end, thank you for listening. I hope you'd enjoyed this episode, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah. See you in the next one.
Later.
woohoo,
See you on the
bye.
flip side.
Ooh.